أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والحمد لله رب العالمين، وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. اللهم وفقنا وسائر المشتغلين للعلم والعمل الصالح بحق محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم والعن عدوهم. قال الإمام زين العابدين صلوات الله وسلامه عليه: متفقه في الدين أشد على الشيطان من عبادة 1000 عابد. A scholar is very strict and tough with the shaitan more than 1,000 worshippers. The right of leaders. Number 15, the right of the possessor of authority. Definitely that the king, the minister, prime minister, the person who is in leadership, on the top of the leadership, person who is in power, this person has many rights upon you. Imam Zain al-Abidin said that the right of the possessor of authority is that you should know that God has established you as a trial for Him. That means you are as an issue, an important issue for Him. If He made mistake with you, that means He will be in hell fire and He deserves to be punished. Number one. Number two, if you mistaken to deal with Him, you will have the same punishment. Number one, and this is A. And B, you committed a sin by losing yourself or wasting your soul in front of Him. And as a result, you will be dead or in jail or in His punishment. So be careful when you talk to Him, when you speak to Him, when you deal with Him. You have to be so careful. And as well, He is what? He is in the position that if He commit a sin or mistake with you, that He will get His punishment by Allah in this life and hereafter. So both sides should be careful with talking with each other. Some people, they are not clever enough, or they do not know how to deal with the leader or the king. They thought that it is easy way to escape from his hand or from his punishment, but they are wrong, and they felt in his punishment. God is testing him through the authority God has given him over you. In this universe, in this dunya, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is examining this person, is examining this king or this person who is in power, how to deal with the people that he is taking care of them, or the people whom they are living in his kingdom or in his public or in his area or in his land. If he deals with them with justice and he is fair with them and give them their rights, definitely Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him the reward in this dunya, in this universe, in this life, and as well as in the hereafter. He deserves to be rewarded for what he has done with the charity or with the ni'mah that Allah has given to him. And you should sincerely provide him with your advice. You are, as a normal person, when he asked you, this person who is in charge or on the top of the leadership, excuse me, if he asked you about something, you should be truthful and to be sincere with him, answering his question, not to lie on him. As I said before, because of his too many responsibilities and the issues that he cannot, because of his responsibilities, he cannot get out of his place, but you can, with a safe, you can go and see what's going on with your eyes. If he asks you, you can tell him about the truth. Not only that, and also if he asks your advice, you should be sincere to give him what the right advice, not to lie on him, not to give him some fake things, not true things, not true facts, because this person, he has in between his hands the fate of the other people. You cannot tell him the lies, and he is in power leadership. He is the leader of this power. He should take, or he should be accurate to take his decision. Definitely his decision will be built on the point of views or the advices of the people whom he asked. So you have to be a truthful person, a reliable person, to tell him the truth and to tell him the right advice. And you should not quarrel with him while he has full dominance over you. Definitely it is a kind of crazy thing if you quarrel with a person, such a person who is in leadership. You are mindless if you quarrel with such person who is in power. This is not accepted, but on the contrary, you should use mind. You should, as far as it is possible, use your words, right words and nice words, to talk to him and to tell him the truth, not to lie on him, and to give the acceptable reasons or excuses for what you have done and why you have done this thing. Whenever he asks you, you have to give what the acceptable excuses. For thereby you cause your own destruction and his too. If you started to quarrel with him and to tell him not the truth, maybe you start to curse him or insult him or to tell him that he is so weak. In such case, definitely he will reject your opinion. He will never accept about what you are saying. This will make him crazy, and as a result you will receive what? You will receive the result, and maybe you will die. You will die after you finish your words, or maybe before you finish your words. And we have many stories in our history that the people, they went inside the palace of the governor or the king, and when they get out, they get out as a dead body. So we have to be careful and to be intelligent enough to find the correct words to respond to him. And you should be humble and courteous for his gifts to attain his satisfaction with you. And you can give him some presents, and if you want, if you will not accept his present, be careful, because this person will take it in his consideration that you insulted him or humiliating him. For that, he will take his decision to kill you, so that he will not harm your religion. And sometimes he has different beliefs or different religion, not like you. And after that he will dismiss you or kill you as a result, while you didn't accept his or reject his gift. I remember that Imam Sadiq Salamullahi alayh, when he was given a gift from Abu Ja'far al-Mansur, he took that money, he received that money, and he gave it to whom? He gave it to the poor people. Then when he asked him about the gift, he said that I gave the gift for the poor people, I didn't took it to myself. Then Abu Ja'far, he increased the gift again for Imam Ja'far Sadiq. Imam Ja'far Sadiq never reject the gift, because he knows if he rejected the gift, that this man will consider it as an insult for him or humiliating him. For that, he took the gift from him and he gave it for the poor people. And you should seek God's help in this regard. And this issue, it is not simple issue. It is not easy how to deal with those people. You should know how to talk and when to talk, and you should choose the words to talk to them. They are not like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Definitely there is no comparison between them. But what I want to say, in salah, if you want to supplicate to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you will find words. Sometimes you will find words, or you uttered words by your tongue, but inside your heart you mean something different. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He knows what you want, because He is أقرب إلينا من حبل الوريد. He is so close to us, He is nearest than our veins. We have to be to be careful, as to be careful with the king or the person who is in leadership. Do not oppose his power and do not resist him. Try not to be in power just like him, and you tell him that you are not in power. And if he asks you something to do, not to resist, unless this thing is to kill another people or to take his or maybe to evaluate the women. You do not have to do these things, but other things you can do. Should you do so, you would have disobeyed him and disobeyed yourself, thus exposing yourself to encounter his evil and expose him to destruction by you. In such case, if you insult him, that means you will die. Number one, you will lose your life, or you will be in jail, and at the same time he will be punished because of you in doomsday. So both of you will be what? Will be a loser. Thus you will deserve to be considered to be as his assistant, acting against yourself, and as his partner in what he does to you. And you have to be what? You have to help him out. Help him out, not to be or to kill other people, to do what he wish with the wrongdoing. No, help him by advising him in a smooth way, in a nice way, not in a harsh way, because you know that this person, he is in power, and there is no power but in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم والحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم والعن عدو.